how the little this little camera holder works. Probably fall off or something like that. We'll see. So that whenever I'm doing my videos now, I can at least, car videos. I'm not just got it propped up the bottom. Let's see what happens. So far, it's holding. The camera holder like fell off a couple of times whenever I was on my way to work and I was making videos. It fell off. So apparently it's not good for like dash. We'll see. See if I can get around these people right here. It's pretty good twist, you know, good twisty road to drive home on a little bit. Probably got off my hood and everything. That probably would have been a smart thing to do. These people are holding up the good times that can be had even in the snow. I'm for motion, so I'm good. Keep rocking until this thing just falls off my windshield. It fell off the dashboard there this morning. Get some of that snow off of there. Off of there. Yeah, a lot better. So lazy I was doing this. I just left all the crap on the hood there. She was stopping. Look to the left up here. I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera. It's probably not good enough to where if you look to the left, there's actually a big old quarry. I started to kind of get into quarries lately. I freaking love those. Um, the old abandoned quarries and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I'll go. Pretty cool little twisty part coming up right here. I don't know if you can see it to the left. You look over to the left there, you'll be able to see. Maybe I'll drive over there. If you look to the left, I don't know if you can. You probably can't see it. Big old quarry. Look at that. Yeah, you can't see it on there. Probably. So it's over to the left. Pretty cool. I said I'm gonna go check it out once it especially once it starts really getting real snowy up here. I said I was going to check it out. Usually, what I'll do is I'll go up to the top of this hill right here, and then I'll take it out of gear and just coast all the way down. So I'm coasting now. I mean, not in any gear. It's a little. I'll probably get on the brakes a little bit. Not too hard, of course, but usually when it's dry, I'll be still going 60, 70 miles an hour around the corner and everything. But I really don't want to do that with the snow and shit. The four motion can only help you so much. It's gonna not have you in the ditch, that's for sure. Oncoming traffic. Yeah, we gotta get a hill there. My camera look like it's getting crooked and shit. Go. Impede my progress. Yeah, slow it up just a little bit for this one. These people right here are scared, apparently. Look at them. All the freaking brake action they got going on. Oh, just snow. It's just Wilmot, Wisconsin, I believe. Yeah, well, no, I think you're still in, a little bit still in, I think it's Wilmot. Yeah, Wisconsin. It's right there on the border with Illinois. Heard there used to be a real good, Wilmot stage stop or whatever. I heard there used to be a real good restaurant back in the day. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think it is anymore. So, gonna get cooking to more the better roads. Look at this jack wagon. Jump on out there. Yep. Here we go. It's 45, 160. I think everyone's waiting for me to slide off into this water over here or something. Let's do this. Take care not to do that. Right now, it's not so bad. Whee! Yeah, this thing is like, it's like going all crooked and shit. Oh, that was a freaking sheriff right there. I gotta watch it. At 20 mile an hour over speed limit. And see if this phone holder it holds. This Jeep's gonna get him away of a fun road. It's exactly what it's gonna do. See all that water or the snow sitting on top of the water over there? It means that it's a sheet of ice on top. It's a pretty fun little road right here. ride a motorcycle on and ride. Let's go. Get a little dangerous. People think I'm gonna go off into the ditch. Take care on this turn right here. There's another one coming up. Yeah, he's gonna mess this up for me. I used to love. I love going on this one right here. You going? See, look at these. Look at that. Whoever that is scared. Look at them. They're scared. I'm being fourth gear flat out with that one in a wagon. Look at this. It's pathetic. This person really messed this up for me. I'm sure the school bus would have done the job too. Oh, I've never. I guess it's the snow. I've never ever ran into one at this time. 3:49. I've never ran into a school bus. Yeah, I guess it's the snow. Well, the thing I didn't come over that hill and come into this. That would really suck. Going real fast. Well, it's made for a boring video. I thought look at this. At least the school bus getting off. You know? Gosh darn it. I really want to go around these folks. You probably don't want to let the wagon pass them, but I'll do it. Go around this charger right here. Jeez. Usually go around this turn right here. It's pretty, damn near flat out. And fourth. On the bike, it was real fun. These people are killing my joy right now. That is all. This is supposed to be the sighting some chills. But all this freaking traffic, everyone slowed down and stuff, right? As soon as it started snowing. It's gonna entertain y'all. It's so I'm in Wisconsin now. I'm like right over the border of Wisconsin, Illinois. So northern Illinois just crossed over to Wisconsin. Not too far from where I'm at. See if I can straighten this thing up. See what happens. Watch it fall off. Be all mad. Let's see. All right. Oh, jeez. It's the frozen north. Still snow falling. bit. It does suck because it's so freaking hot. I really don't like the extreme cold. I don't like the extreme heat either. I don't like either one of them. I'm not happy, no matter where I am. Yeah, California. Which is funny. I've actually never been there. Never been to California. Matter of fact, um haven't been too many times past Colorado. It's pretty much the extent of my western travels, basically. Yeah, fall is the best. I'm actually a person that does not particularly care for a crap load of sun. I'm good without a lot of sun. I'm good. I'd rather my favorite is like 60s with a lot of cloud cover. I love it. Like so, I was told that Seattle will probably be my one of my favorite places. Seattle, Portland, and all that up there, Pacific Northwest, would probably be places that I need to go. Because, like I said, when it's just burning up the humidity and stuff, it freaking sucks. But then it's like the humidity sucks for me. But then the wind here, I'm cool when it's really cold. I'm good. I'm good up until the point that the wind starts. So I said from here on out, I think I want to be where I want to end up is a place where whatever degrees it is outside is exactly what it is. I don't want it to be so and so, but feels like this, or 80, but feels like 95. I don't want that, or 20 feels like -15. I want it to be freaking, you know, what it is. Yeah, that freaking sucks. Y'all got all that going on over there. I mean, are they at least like beating it back where is their control, like is it contained or what? God dang, like a state of emergency. I don't know if they're going to want to call it a state of emergency because they don't want anything from Trump, right? They don't want to get anything from Trump. You gotta supposed to hate him at all freaking supposed to hate him at every turn. You're supposed to hate Trump, so they definitely shouldn't ask for any money. The federal government, because Trump's federal government, right? He's running it. Look, suddenly the freaking sun's out. That's the line. Look at what a line. Look at that. It went from freaking snow everywhere to just absolutely like there's no snow. What it is, Benny G. Look at that. It went from snowy as hell to absolutely no snow on the ground whatsoever. The snowflakes went home. That's what happened. Yeah, it's freaking beautiful. That's absolutely gorgeous sunset. What is sunset at 4 o'clock p.m.? Oh my god. It's Wisconsin, bro. It's Wisconsin. Snowflakes went home. Look at this. Is that all that truth got dropped and now melted. The hell? Almost went. I tried to go to the Ben Shapiro event in University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee. and it was sold out. I was pissed off. So now everyone knows I'm in Milwaukee. Yeah, California just seems like one of those places, man, that you just I don't know. I mean, you know, it's a great place to visit. You know, it's kind of like New York. I mean, it's like a great place to visit, but I don't know if you really want to live there. Beautiful, like New York, I freaking love it, but it's I just can't see myself actually dealing with it every freaking day. But it's just amazing that uh, that some of these places that everyone say that it says that they would love to live. Some of these places people say they would love to live are pla- are places that they're same places that people are trying to get the hell away from, like California and New York. There's a lot of people trying to go to New York and live, and it's like a lot of people in New York like, man, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I don't really understand how people. I've been to New York a couple of times, and it just blows me away that people are actually able to. That people are in New York are actually. That's actually your you guys day to day life. You guys day to day life is a freaking fight. Second you step out of the door to when you come home, it's just a freaking fight every single time. Get on a subway, do this, have to deal with all this. It was funny. I was on the subway when I was on the subway and and I was with someone that's from there at the subway, and this guy gets on the subway and he's giving his little story and everything. He's just trying to get some money or whatever. He's giving his little story, and I'm the only one listening. Everyone else is not even paying attention to this dude. No one's paying attention, and no one's paying attention to him. And I was completely enthralled, and I was going to reach for my, I was going to reach for my wallet. The dude I was with was like, "Hey man, don't give any money." So I was completely, I bought it. I bought the whole thing. I mean, just and people will get on there and they'll start breakdancing on some way, and I'm just completely just like looking at it, and everyone is just sitting there. They just don't even pay any attention, and I'm just totally just taken back. Like, what the hell, you know? So I guess the you can always tell the person that's not from New York. It's not just the person. It's just not the person with the NY I love NYC hat, shirt, and fanny pack. It's the person that's on the subway just sitting there. The person on the subway actually paying attention to all the bullcrap that goes on. He's like, yes, you know. But California, I got to get out there. San Fran, yeah, it's bad. I've heard, and what I so funny, and so much overcrowding and so people that are just piled up there. The SJ or the liberals want more people to just flood on in. That's just amazing. I'm just blown away that you actually have people that don't see the problems with the overcrowding that we already have in the area and decide that, hey, we just want to go ahead and pile another million more in. That makes total sense. All in San Francisco, we need more people. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Utah. Yeah, Utah and Montana are two places I've never been, and I've heard the absolute. I've looked at pictures of Montana, and I was like, man, I don't know. It seems like all those places that's up there are going to be like the last vestige of freaking America. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like when they say, "Who's going to clean your restrooms?" Who's going to clean? Well, Arizona's having a problem now because they're getting all these refugees, so to speak, from from California. So they're becoming a more red state. I mean, a more blue state also. So Pretty soon, Arizona will be ruined too. Arizona will ruin here shortly with all the people. Yep. You see the they got it. What's that? Kristen Cinema or whatever her name is. California's done. Arizona will be dead. What I think most people are going to just have to escape to states like you say, like Montana, and then Blues winning. Yep, Florida's turning blue. Shouldn't even be. It shouldn't even be close. It shouldn't even be close. Anything in Florida, but for some reason they want to get a place, and you would think that people would be just would understand. One of the reasons people go down to Florida isn't for retirement, isn't just because of the weather, low taxes and stuff like that, but they want to sit back and start electing Democrats. Now, where are you going to escape to? You know, Montana. That's why anybody ever been to Montana? I haven't been, or Utah. Seems like Montana's a flyover state, but when I look at the Google images and stuff like that, you'll see, man, there's some nice picturesque like places. Yeah, of course she's involved in corruption. Same with Ocasio-Cortez. She's corrupt. Ocasio-Cortez is corrupt. You see that she said she didn't have anywhere to live. Said she didn't have anywhere to live, and then all of a sudden her financial statement said she had like 15 grand in a freaking checking, 30 grand or whatever, 50 grand or whatever that is in her savings. What? Wish I had that much money in my checking and savings. She can afford a place. Some white knight decided that he would cape up and decide, well, she could stay with me. Yeah, I bet. She's corrupt. I'm surprised that we're just blown away that a person that wants to give all the money to, or all the power to the state, and wants to be part of the state is corrupt. Let me cue my Macaulay Culkin shocked face, Home Alone face. I'm shocked, blown away. One thing I'll give her, she is cute. That helps. A bunch of dudes will cape up for that. They'll throw that cape on, hands on their hand, fist on their hip, with the cape on, blowing in the wind for a piece of ass. That's what they'll do. Amazing. Way too many. It's funny. I don't think all these feminists. I don't think they really realize that the power that they do have is given by men. That's the only. That's the power. That's the power that they have. The power that they have is given by men that will cape up for these women. That's the only power they have, is the power that men give them by caping up. Imagine if men would not cape up for them. Put away your tighty whities. Put away those, or tighty reddies. Put away. Put Put away your tighty reddies and your cape, and let's see what these women really got. Man, there's nothing wrong with her being a feminist, and just like there's nothing wrong with someone being a leftist or something like that. But if you're going to be a leftist or a feminist, at least be one that's to have one of those streaky feminists or leftist or whatever. I don't mind having Democrat friends. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I got plenty of Democrat friends. I don't mind that. But when just to sit back and say, well, I just can't get mad and just start yelling at you and call you racist, sexist, bigot, homophobe, Nazi. That's That's not good. It's not conducive to a healthy relationship, that's for sure, between the two. So good luck on your girlfriend being an SJW, man. It's like you got to be a. It's almost like being a closet homosexual when you're with when you're a conservative or you're a libertarian or whatever. Yeah, that's basically if you're a libertarian or that's good though. The advocate. That's in one of the teachers of a person I know. He said what the teacher did is said, what are your thoughts on this case? And once each student gave the thoughts on the case, he said, okay, I want you to argue the other side. Devil's advocate is great. I freaking love it. It's one of the best things you could possibly do. You hone that person's argument. Iron sharpens iron, but you're dull as hell if every time you have to be around a bunch of people that like you or that agree with you. How good are you at that point? That's just like working out and you go in there lifting air, you know? I'm gonna lift this air for 50 sets of 80, you know? I mean, I don't, how strong do you think you're gonna get if you're lifting air for hours? It's not gonna happen. You have to go against something. And it's on the left and right. There's a lot of people that won't listen to anything but Fox News. It's like, dude, listen to the other side. Listen to the points they're making. Battle back on that, because Fox News will give you what you want to hear. CNN and all of them are going to give you what you want to hear. Yeah, right? And then they're going to try to tell you there was a big switch. They're going to try to tell you it was a big switch. You know? The big switch, the biggest lie that they'll ever tell you. It definitely does. What's up, Porter? It does. It opens your mind to you got to do that. I didn't think about it that way. And you know, I was a person years ago that got stuck in an ideological bubble too. And I was way far right. I was way over there. F welfare, blah, blah, blah. You know what? The thing is that when it all comes down to it, there's some women and men that are in shitty situations. And I've had people on the right try to tell me, well, if you're in other countries, they don't have a welfare system, but we do. We do. So we can help people. All I ask is that you really need the help. That's all. That's all I ask is that you really need the help. If you need the help, by all means. The big switch. Inconvenient truth, you know? The big switch has been debunked, but they don't want you to think that. They don't want you to think that. They don't want you to know that, because the Democrats don't give a damn about any. I said that in my this past video that I had. I said, you know, I find it funny how quick the Democrats and black folks do it in the black community. We'll do it too. The minute you say something that's out of line, how they just throw you and start calling you a coon and a sellout and shit. They do. The same with the Democrats. The minute you say that, well, I kind of believe in the border law. Oh, get that, and they'll just oust you. They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a crap about you. They don't care. That's not. If you can give someone up so quick, it's kind of like being in a relationship with a woman, and she, you know, she comes out with some purple heels on and her outfit doesn't match. You say, you know, and you say it's over. It was never built on much anyway. If something so surface can be, you know, ma'am, babe, you put on 2 pounds. I just can't have it. Oh yeah, I know in California you got to be the closet, you know, the closet conservative or libertarian. You got to be. They'll run you out of there, which is funny. One of the things that I thought was so one of the things I thought was so funny. There was a dude I work with, a black dude, says that interracial relationships, which being from Houston, interracial relationships, no one really gives a damn there, and that's the South. And he said that he said one of because he has family down in Alabama and all that. He said he goes down there with his wife and no one gives a damn, but up here they give a damn. It's funny how all the liberal places are always the people that are so freaking racist and have a problem with that kind of stuff, but we'll sit back and act like they don't. Liberals are some of the freaking most racist people I know. Or people like Anne Hathaway, where they're talking about white privilege. She says she benefits from white privilege, and a lot of these white chicks were from Hollywood and stuff was sitting there and talk about all this racism and stuff, but wouldn't touch a black dude with a 10-foot pole. What? They wouldn't. She said that, Anne Hathaway, she benefits from white privilege, but then we'll sit back and say, I'm like, well, why didn't you just give up all the roles that you were going to have for all these different movies? Devil Wears Prada, I think that's the last one I know that she was in. Why didn't you get that role up to a black woman? You could. Why don't you do that? Chris Evans, Captain America. Why didn't you give the Captain America spot to a black dude or somebody else? Since you say you're so, everything's so racist. Oh no, sit back from their ivory tower talking about how everything's racist after they didn't get 20 million of now. Or one of the funniest things I've ever seen when you see these pro-black white to say about white supremacy, and then run around with a white woman and a white guy. How does that conversation look at the dinner table? How does it look at the dinner table is what I want to know. How does that look at the dinner table? Where you're constantly hollering about white men, when white men and white women are in the whole system of white supremacy are the only people that can make the kind of women and men that you're into. They're the only ones that can make it. There's two black people can't lay down and have a white baby, and you're only into white girls or white guys. I've never seen a pro-white person. Will never see. But you have black people that run around. Oh yeah, they don't like they don't like. Oh yeah, the MAGA hat. The MAGA hat. That's something to be upset about. If since I'm not a Trump fan, I would never wear the hat, but I really want to, just to troll. I'm not a fan, and like I said in those previous videos, I'm not a fan. That's for damn sure. Because if you're a fan, then that means you can't pick out any. You'll be biased. You can't be objective. And say, hey man, you kind of fucked up right there. You shouldn't have done that, Trump. Yeah. He implied that you must. You must. Right. Oh, I've said that to these people on the right, man. Oh yeah, to get the expression. I said, but it's definitely got to be a better looking MAGA hat than what I see. The one that looks like it's the trucker hat. I mean, the little rope thing. It's got to be a little bit better than that. That one looks terrible. Maybe like a fitted New Age. Of course, New Age will probably come under fire from all the minority communities of people that wear them if they ever made a MAGA hat. But if I'm not mistaken, you can get one unbranded. Without a team. It's just maybe I'll do one like that. Give me a freaking badass MAGA cap like that, just to troll. you know, and see who. Yeah, there was a guy. I was at dinner the other day in Milwaukee, and there was a guy that walked in, big old fat guy. He walked in and he had a MAGA cap on, and nobody really said anything. But it was also in a part of town where no one really would say anything. It wasn't a nice part of town, but it wasn't, you know, it wasn't real. It definitely wasn't like 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 more urban or anything. But he had the MAGA cap on, and no one really gave a crap. But if he was over like in one of the hipster part of town, but he doesn't look like the kind of guy that would be in the hipster part of town. You know, so I don't know. Maybe I should just run around with some flyers, you know, and just tape them up in the restrooms of like the bars where they have like the real hippie type bars. Maybe I'll do that. Just put a MAGA, Make America Great Again with a swastika in there, and just see what happens. Everyone runs around upset because they think the sky's falling, like the jackboots are marching down the street. And it's funny how to me how the left will deny Antifa, and you know, as small numbers that they are, they'll deny Antifa, but they think that Nazism is a growing field, you know. You know, as few of those people as are, which I would argue that it's probably fewer than Antifa. They believe they're around every corner. Yeah, exactly. And see, that's the reason I've never put up where I work. I don't do that because I know people. Just because I don't agree with every single thing that the left does, I can imagine getting freaking doxxed or something stupid like that and getting fired, you know, or getting in trouble, getting some kind of heat. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. So, and it's a shame it even has to be. Just like I said, is worse coming out libertarian or conservative than being homosexual. Is worse. Because if you say, hey, I'm a conservative, holy crap, that's it. You know, if you are a conservative or a libertarian, you are done. Well, yeah, of course you're supposed to be ashamed. Because you remember, you didn't build that. That's what Obama told us. We didn't build that. We didn't build that. We're not supposed to be proud of this son of a gun. This is freaking best country on the goddamn earth. You know, I'm not saying there aren't other good places to live. I'm just saying it's the best country as far as I'm concerned. You know? Thanks, E90. I can't read it because I'm driving. Man, I want to do this MAGA hat thing. I want to do it. What's the shift like from Armenia to California? California. Damn. 7 Hidden Tribe. No, I never read that. Yeah, that's not around the corner. Oh yeah, they'll go crazy. It'd be over. It'd be over. Can't let them know that. That's for sure. And it's a shame too. Can't have my own political ideology. I can't have that. Oh no. Just like I said, once again, it's just like coming out homosexual. It's just like coming out homosexual back in the 50s or something. You got to hide the fact that you have any conservative ideals. You have to. If you don't, it's over for you. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good to work around, be around, nothing. Yep. That's my kind of reading, Benny. I mean, I'm skeptical of all this crap. Skeptical of it all. You know, the same as the Democrats want to tokenize. How you got Candace Owens running around there Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk and them running around. Did you see Charlie Kirk with the Yeezys on at the Politicon? What a freaking idiot, I swear. Trying to use Kanye to further their... Who uses Kanye to further their political ideology? It's fine. I'm glad that he had his mind open for a second, but I think that they ran. I think Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens ran that man away instead of sitting him down with someone smarter than them, because they're terrible. Instead of doing that, what they did is they went on ahead and they went on ahead and drove Kanye right away. Now he's like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with any of that crap anymore. And there you go. You just messed up. You had somebody in Hollywood that was famous and you messed that up. Good job. Yeah, skeptical, man. I'm skeptical of it all. You'll get tokenized by the left, of course. You'll get tokenized by the right. Hey, look, we got black people on this side too. Oh, of course he's an opportunist. And I don't know if anybody ever looked at Blair White, that transsexual woman from that has a YouTube channel. One of the things she was talking about is that she knows for a fact that I'm paraphrasing here. There was someone that she was on a panel, and the panel, when they had the panel, and I know she was alluding to Charlie Kirk and Charlie Kirk, and it was basically that, to the point of, he doesn't really believe in any of these things. He's just trying to get money. I have to find that video again. I don't really mind sleeping with white folks. It does, or I don't care. But the thing is that don't tout how racist everything is and then lay down with white folks. That's my thing. Don't lay down with white folks. You're gonna sit back and try to say that I'm pro-black, love my people. Let me get in there with a white woman. Come on, man. We're like the only one. Kamal Bell from CNN, he always talking about racism. Racism, some white women. What? Danny Glover or whatever, Donald Glover, whatever his name is. Danny Glover. He says all that and then laid up with a white woman. Always talking about racism and stuff like that, but laid up with a white woman. This is a racist ass country that lets you lay up with white women at will and don't nobody give a shit about it. Oh yeah, Don Lemon. What? He's the most dangerous white man in America. Oh, white men in America are the most dangerous. Okay, well, as you get fucked by one. What? I don't understand. He's getting ran in. He's literally getting ran in by a white man and talking about how dangerous white men are. What do you mean? Dangerous to your asshole? That white men are dangerous to your asshole? Is that what you're trying to say? Apparently, because they're fucking, boy. They're getting in that Don Lemon ass. That lemony fresh ass. Don Lemony fresh ass. That's what they're getting in. That's what they're getting in, man. It's goddamn shame. Only type. I swear, man, we're like the only people. We're the only people in this community that will sit back and talk about white people this, white people that, and will lay down with white people. What the fuck? Don Lemon. Don fucking Lemon. White men are the most dangerous, as he's blowing one when he gets home. What? Oh jeez Louise. I don't get it. Like I said, I don't like the road racism thing on each side. I'm gonna call it out no matter what. Give a damn if there's somebody black doing it, somebody white doing it, whatever. I'm calling it. Don't like it. But I'm not going to sit back and tout and say black people this, black people, we strong, we queen, we king, queen, all this. King, queen, we this and that. But then laid over with a white woman, a white man. So you couldn't find a queen? Is that what you're trying to say? That's what Don Lemon got on there. he was talking about with kings and queens. That's what he said, something like that. And he couldn't find him a king to run him in, to joust, the butt joust with. Is that what he couldn't do? I messed up. Yeah, I messed up right there. Oops. So Don Lemon gallivanting with his white man, that racist white man. He's gallivanting with his racist white man. Oh, Don Lemon. You know, amazing, absolutely amazing. I hate white men, love white women. I hate, you know, come on. This is what we got. Oh, whoops. All right, man. Well, I'm almost to the gym. Get some cardio in. So I'll see y'all again. Oh, of course they do. And they love white folks. They love white folks to be with, too. Not just to sleep with, but to be with. They love white people. That's why they're always concerning themselves with white people and what white people are doing. That's the reason pro-blacks always do it, because they love white folks. That's why. When you're talking about they want to be like us, and you run around with your black ass run around with a blonde flowing wig, you know what? You run around with a blonde flowing wig, and you you run around with a wig on, talking about how pro-black you are. Well, a blonde wig. How does that make sense? Shouldn't even be a thing. Anyway, yep. Let me go ahead and I'm about to get to this gym, do some cardio, and I appreciate y'all hanging around. Hopefully it'll be a more spirit drive the next time I drive. Won't get held up by snow and a whole bunch of people just creeping. So we'll see you in the next one. All right, y'all comment after the video or whatever, like whatever, and we'll see you. All right. I'll turn this thing on.